Stevie, a 1-0 defeat this evening to United. Overall, what was your thoughts?
Extremely disappointed with the first half performance. That's as bad as we've been since we came into the job. And collectively, we never done enough to close Ayr down, to compete, and that was a bit of disappointment in the first half. Second half, we changed to 4-4-2 and gradually got ourselves back into the game. Created a few goal scoring chances towards the end of the game, but the first half never merited us getting that wee bit of luck tonight.
In the first half, it did seem just before Ayr's goal, almost similar to Tuesday. It was quite an even game, and then they almost scored with their first real chance. How did it view from your point of view? It looked like maybe across it, maybe just snuck in at the back post.
Listen, I've been first to give credit to the boys for their togetherness, but tonight we played. We weren't at the races tonight, first half, and you know it's something that we'll go and analyse as a coaching staff. When we had that run of 5 wins, we got a lot of plaudits for being together and playing as a team. The first half we never done that tonight, and we allowed Ayr to get in the ball far too easy.
How did you see the second half? Did you find that there was more positives than negatives? Were the boys playing the way you were expecting them to?
What we've done in the second half is we started turning them, you know, and we started getting them behind them, and then we got down the sides, got crosses into the box, and we managed to get chances from it. As I say, I could have talked about tactics all you want all day long, but the first half it was a case of we weren't at the energy levels that we needed to beat a club like Dunfermline. So it's something that we'll speak about, it's something we'll address, and we have to, you know, kick-start our season again.
Talking about energy levels, obviously you lost Joe Thompson during that first half. How's he? Obviously a big blow to lose him in the midfield.
No, it's never nice to see somebody get stretchered off. To the extent of his injury or what his injury is, I honestly don't know, so I'll have to go in and speak to John and see where we're at with that. So the seriousness of it, I'm not too sure at this moment in time.
Looking at the second half, like you said, near the end, there was goal scoring chances. Do you feel that we would have merited a draw in the end if we had got that equaliser?
I would have taken a draw. I would have taken a draw. Did we deserve it? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so, and that's hard to say. Playing at home in front of your own supporters, the first half wasn't acceptable.
Obviously, you've got the weekend to kind of reflect on everything. 8 days now to our next game. Does it give us a bit of time to kind of cool our heads and get back to work on Monday?
What we have got to do is, and we'll go and watch the games as a coaching staff. I've asked the players to go and watch it. Then we'll sit down on Monday morning and we'll see what the players' thoughts are and what our thoughts are, because it wasn't right. It wasn't right in the terms of a team. I know Ayr United are a good side to work hard, but we played into their hands the first half tonight.
I know it's a lot of if, buts and maybes, but are we still looking up the way and still hoping to reach the playoffs by the end of the season?
Well, that's a question. We've brought a little bit more pressure on ourselves now. We got ourselves in a great position, and the big question now will be: will we stick together, or do we start fractioning off and, you know, start and look for you know, it wasn't my fault type characters? So very much we have to stay together. It's not to say that the playoffs are out of reach, but we've made it more harder for ourselves now.
Just to finish up, what's your message for the Parish fans this weekend?
No, I'd like to apologise for the first half today. You know, they've come in big numbers this week and they paid good money to come and watch. Tuesday night, there's an acceptable way to lose a game of football. Tonight, really disappointed for them. Really disappointed for them because, you know, it's made it harder for us. I'm disappointed for the players because they've been terrific since we got the job. You know, but I've got to set standards for this football club, and tonight the first half wasn't acceptable.
Thanks, Steve.